Hello everyone, I hope you're all keeping well. It's Aled here from Magenta Financial Planning. In today's walkthrough video, I'm going to show you where you can find your annual tax reporting information that you may need from Transact for your annual tax return. As we head into a new tax year, we know that many of you will now be thinking about completing tax returns for the 24-25 tax year, and I'm going to show you today where you can locate this information. The first thing you will need to do is log into the client portal, and you will then see a page a bit like this. I'm going to firstly show you where you can find your annual tax report. This is located in housekeeping, followed by the pickup page. There are then a couple of filters that you may need to change. We tend to recommend that clients select all when looking at the status, all when looking at the document type, and you may then need to change the date range. The annual report is available in early May, and once available, it will be shown here. As I'm making this video in April, it isn't currently available for me, but once ready, it will populate here and you will be able to select the annual report. Please find here an example of the annual report, and I will just show you the type of information available here. The first page is an overview which summarises what's included in the annual report. We then see a valuation which just provides a summary of the valuation as at the end of the last tax year. This is then followed by a tax certificate. This tax certificate will be made available for anyone with a general investment account, as any interest or dividends will need to be reported. In this example here, it shows me that for this client, two amounts of interest were received. The client received £115 of interest with no tax being deducted, meaning a gross amount of £115 was paid. And in this second amount, only £93 was received after a deduction of tax of £23 and a gross amount of £117 paid. In your tax return, you will need to both provide the gross amount and the amount of tax deducted at source. This tax certificate also shows the amount of dividends paid in the past tax year. The tax report also shows the fees and charges paid over the past year, and then also provides information on pensions. In this case, it shows that this client made pension contributions of £38,750, which will need to be disclosed on your tax return. The important thing to note about this annual tax report is that capital gains information is not included in the report, and I will now show you where this is located. I'm going to go back to the Transact portal and back to the home page. Capital gains information is located in reports, followed by capital gains. Again, you have a couple of filters, and this time in the capital gains report, you want to click realised here. And in the date range, you want to select last tax year and then click generate. This report then tells us what sales were made in the past year and any gains as a result of this. The disposal proceeds show the amount of sales made, £20,000, and then the net gain or loss shows the gain or loss made. In this instance, £9,000 of gains were made, and this will need to be disclosed. It's important to note that you will also have your annual exempt amount for capital gains, which is £3,000. If you have any questions or queries about tax reporting on Transact, do let us know. Thank you very much.